we can win out and kind of can, in a way, control our own destiny, So every day we come in, I'm not worried about the Mets. If they lose, hey, it's cool, but we got to come in and we got to get the job done every day. We gotta come in, focused and determined to win every day, win every pitch, and I think we're in a really, really, really cool spot.
Well, welcome into a special edition of the PHNX Diamondbacks podcast. I am your mayor of PHNX, occasionally known as Derek Montilla, but it's not about me. It's about this guy next to me, the one, the only Blaze Alexander, joining us today to chat about this team. Dude, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you giving us a little bit of your time.
Absolutely. Appreciate you guys having me.
Hey, man, how are you feeling first and foremost? We know you took that pitch. We didn't see you miss any time, but we were just wondering, how's the arm feeling?
Oh, it feels good. It was sore the last couple days, but every day is better. I'm wearing an elbow guard now, so hopefully that doesn't happen again. But we're good, man. We're in this playoff push, and I don't want to miss any games.
Oh, for sure, and we I think all appreciate that 100%, especially with this season having gone the way it's gone, and all of the guys that have missed time due to injury. But does that impact you at all? Like now having to wear an elbow guard, do you feel like differently? Like you have to adjust to that?
Not much different. I mean, the reason I didn't wear it was like the comfort level. You start getting some base hits without it, and you don't want to switch up, put anything else on. But no, I throw it on. I don't want to get hit in the elbow again. One, it didn't feel good, and two, like I said, I don't want to miss any time. I want to be out there. We got 9 or so games left, whatever it is, and I want to be healthy and able to perform for this team. So.
For sure. And I don't think most of us can even relate to how much it hurts to get hit by a pitch in like your elbow like that. Like that seems terrible. And what was your initial reaction? Like, was your initial reaction like that it was that you were going to miss time, or that it was like worse than maybe it was?
I mean, I'm going to be honest. My initial reaction when it hit my elbow was I broke my freaking elbow. My whole arm went numb, and I was like, kind of things were running through my head, and I was like, dude, like I'm out of here, But no, all good. I kind of probably overreacted a little bit, but it still hurt. Tori and Max, they were calming me down a little bit, and they're like, "Can you just finish out, run these bases right here? We'll check it after." And I was running the bases like straight arm, couldn't bend it or anything, and then came right out. X-rays and stuff. X-rays were clean, so that was kind of just like a reassurance that like, hey, it's it's a contusion. There's guys out there playing with way worse, so I'm all good.
Yeah, especially at this time of the year, man. I imagine there's a lot of guys. I mean, everybody's playing hurt in some way, and the injuries have just piled up for this team this year, and it's been a big, it's been a big reason why this season has been a disappointment. But on the other side, this has provided opportunities to guys like you and Jordan and guys like Nabil, and I mean, you even experienced your own injury that caused you to miss time as well. So How much does it mean to you personally to be playing these meaningful baseball games right now with these 9 games left at a major league level?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's something, I dreamed about kind of, obviously you dream about getting the playoffs, but like, I feel like we're in the playoffs right now. Every game is the most important game. Every pitch is important. So, it's awesome. It's way better than, obviously playing meaningless baseball. It's, we're out there and, like I said, every pitch, every inning matters, every run we can score. Like it's awesome. This is why I play,
Well, and it's a combination too, because, this opportunity was due to the situation, but you've been killing it, man. And I mean, you've been doing a great job no matter what it seems like has been asked of you, no matter where you've been playing. So like, it's that weird combination of an opportunity coming up due to injuries and other things that occurred with the trade deadline. Yet you and these other guys are a big reason why this team is in this position. So it's just been a fun situation from the outside watching you guys all come together. And also for you to do it with this particular group of guys, that you kind of have come up with and played on not just this team, but many teams within the organization together.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What is that?
Yeah, no, I'm enjoying it. Like I said, I played with these guys in Hillsboro, low A, high A, double A, triple A. And, I mean, we'd always, watch the Dbacks, like we'd watch the Dbacks games just wanting to be there, you know, and now,
Yeah.
you know, we're being big contributors to the team. And like I said, man, that's why you get drafted. That's why you play this game, you know, for
sure.
times like these.
And also, you've, again, like I said, you've killed it all over the place. I have to ask, is there a position you actually like to play? Is there a position that you feel like you are more comfortable at? Or do you just kind of love this super utility thing you got going on?
Yeah, so I'm definitely more used to playing on the dirt. So I'd say like third base is, you know,
Sure.
the spot I really enjoy playing. But, you know, being out in center field, it's a totally different game. You know, even left field, totally different game than I've ever played and, you know, have been used to. And it's new, it's fun. You know, you go out there, you're on the grass in the outfield, and you're just being an athlete and kind of letting your athleticism show. So I'm enjoying that. Like, third base would probably be, you know, the most comfortable spot, but like I said, it doesn't matter to me. I told Tori and those guys in spring training, like, if you want me to pitch, like, I want to be on this roster. And yeah, and you know, here we are. We're in crunch time, and it doesn't matter. Throw me wherever. Throw me, you know, first base, wherever you need me. I'm gonna get it done.
Put me out there in the bullpen. I'll be out there. I'll be warming up.
Why not? I'll come in the eighth. Shoot.
Well, like, dude, you love baseball, and like that, you exude the love for baseball, right? Like it's.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even have to ask you that. I know based on the way you talk about it, the way, you know, the catch that you made in the outfield, that is just this highlight reel catch. Like, it was amazing because it felt like, you know, obviously you made an incredible catch, but it also felt like, you know, 10 seconds later, you were as excited about it as the rest of us. And you were just kind of like geeking out over the fact that you made that and that it was such an amazing play. Like it's a lot of fun to watch you play. And I mean, doing stuff like that, it seems like you're just a highlight reel wherever you go.
Yeah. I think that's valuable, you know, like, especially against, you know, left-handed pitchers. You know, you want to get a lot of like righties in there, and you know, now they know, you know, you could throw me out there late game sub. You know, a left-handed pitcher comes in the eighth inning, it's like, hey, I can grab an outfield glove and go out there. You know, so I think it's just it's helping the team really.
Yeah, and your team has a lot of versatility. Your teammates do as well. Like, it feels like you have a lot of guys that can play a lot of different positions, do a lot of different things. DHs that can switch into the game. And I feel like, again, that's been a big part of your recent success, has been guys like Ildemaro Vargas and James McCann and some of these guys and their versatility as well.
Tawa could play anywhere, you know.
Yeah.
Argy could play anywhere. Like, we're just ball players, man. We don't have a specific position. You know, we're just players. We're out there and we just want to win.
You and Tawa had one inning where the two of you, it was all three outs were like a highlight reel, it felt like, between the two of you. And like, you were making some great plays, but I felt like it was understated what Tawa was doing over there to you know, grab those balls and ensure that play was completed.
There's no doubt first basemen don't get some of the love they deserve. You know, we make a highlight play over there, you know, me and Doma on the left side, and you know, make a low throw kind of offline, and you know, those guys make us look good, and I'm appreciative to them. So,
well, you're also a big fan of your brother CJ, and I love that. I love, you know, you guys, your appreciation for each other, and just the way that you guys kind of, you know, want to make sure everybody sees what both of you are doing. But how cool is it for you guys to be doing this together, and how happy are your parents right now? How proud are they?
I mean, my parents are so happy. You know, actually, you know, I was hanging out with them, you know, all day yesterday. You know, he had the kid over and stuff, and kind of looked at him. I'm like, dude, we're doing this. You know, it's not something we didn't think we could be doing, but like, we're in the moment now. You know, and he's had his ups and downs, a couple, you know, little injuries here and there, and but that's my guy, man. That's my off-season partner. You know, my best friend, training partner, and that's my favorite baseball player. So who knows? Maybe next year, you know, maybe the Diamondbacks sign him, you know, stick him over there at first base or something, and I think that'd be pretty electric, man. He's big left-handed hitting bat, and real smooth guy who could really play anywhere. Corner guy, third base, first base, corner, outfield, and yeah, I know it's kind of might not happen, but you know, I'm kind of hoping for that. I think that'd be really cool.
Let's put it out there in the universe and make it happen. We do need a first baseman.
Make it happen.
First baseman, just saying. But
he's a big dude too. He's 6'6", so
I love it. I love it. Well, we do have a few questions from some of our diehards, and of course, there were a lot of them, so we picked a few here. But our guy Ragnar wants to know. I know this is probably a very commonly asked question, but what has been your favorite part being up your second time, and what have you taken away this time that you didn't when you came up the first time last year?
Yeah, I think I'm more in the moment. I think.
Sure.
Last year coming up, like I was new to DHing, kind of at that point new to kind of moving around a little bit. I wasn't necessarily playing every day. It's kind of platooning, which, hey, it's part of it. I'm not the only guy that had to go through that or do that stuff. But yeah, I think I'm just really enjoying just knowing my name's in the lineup. I'm, no matter where I'm playing, I'm in that lineup, and I have an opportunity to contribute to the team, and yeah, definitely. Just my growth, I think, coaching staff, training staff, like I'm just whole lot more comfortable in that locker room.
Yeah.
I'm in there dancing around now. You wouldn't really see me doing that last year. It's kind of more like trying to be locked in, and now it's
Yeah.
like, obviously I'm locked in at all times, but I'm having more fun. I'm being myself. I'm not trying to be someone I'm not. Now I'm just, I'm embracing who I am, and yeah, I'm out there and just giving them hell, man. Enjoying it, having fun, and smiling.
I love it. I love it. Well, from our guy Sean, he said, from a personal standpoint, how proud are you to be in this position given the adversity you faced and the circumstance of having to wait your turn to get the chance at everyday reps at a major league level?
Yeah, super proud. I mean, if you asked me this in spring training when I got hurt, I wouldn't know that that I was in this situation. A lot of things had to happen. Obviously, the trade deadline, some injuries, but I'm super blessed, and yeah, I think I just always stayed ready. You never know when your opportunity is going to happen, and when it happened, I wanted to make sure that I take full advantage of it. And yeah, I remember when all the things were happening, trade deadline stuff, we were in Sacramento, and Hazen kind of came in, and just one thing that kind of stuck with me is like, hey, like a lot of you guys you're getting your opportunity now, so don't come into spring training next year, saying you just want an opportunity. Like it's right now, and that's something that stuck with me. Every day I come to the ballpark, and I'm getting that opportunity, and I'm just trying to take obviously full advantage of it, and yeah, I'm just, again, happy I'm getting the opportunity.
All right, we got one more from you from our guy Russell, and he just wants to know how you're feeling about this stretch of where you are just both also trying to win and also having to kind of wait for other teams to lose potentially in order to catch up. Is it just a matter of taking care of your own business and letting the chips fall where they may at the end of the season?
Yeah, I think, if we take care of our own business, I mean, we could win out, you know what I mean? We could win out and not even have to worry really about other teams. And, I mean, I guess unless the Mets went out too, but I mean, we can win out and kind of in a way control our own destiny, so every day we come in, I'm not worried about the Mets. If they lose, hey, it's cool, but we got to come in and we got to get the job done every day. We gotta come in, I mean, focused and determined to win every day, win every pitch. And yeah, I think we're in a really, really, really cool spot, I think. So
well, we have one more piece of business to take care of, and I want to thank you for making me stick to my word and dyeing my beard. Right?
I think it looks good.
You know what? It wasn't a bad look. Damon and I still don't learn my lesson though. Damon and I have foolishly made yet another bet of sorts. We've stuck to our word a little bit here. We've said that if you guys do the thing, we're not going to talk about the thing, but if you do the thing and the thing happens, Damon and I are going to get like eyebrow slits like Cattell has. And I have said I would even go as far as to maybe get my hair cut a little bit like his. It's a mess under here right now. So just in solidarity with our second baseman. But those things will happen. Hey.
We got our team barber here. Come see him, and
all right,
just tell him you want Cattell's cut, and he'll
just tell him I want the Cattell cut. All right, well, we're gonna have to figure that out. All right, man. But hey, enjoy the Sour Patch Kids. They are the best candy ever, so I'm glad we see eye to eye on that. And bro, we appreciate you joining us. Also, we appreciate you killing it out there on the field. So keep doing the big thing, and we'll keep cheering for you here.
Absolutely, Derek. I appreciate it. Big fan of the show, and I appreciate you guys having me on.
Thank you, man. Appreciate your time.
Yes, sir. Thank you.